How to know you're not ready for marketing automation? Well, that's a very important question. And in this video, I'm going to present a checklist of items that will help you answer that question for yourself. This video is actually an excerpt from a webinar called Preparing for Marketing Automation, Don't Get the Cart Before the Horse. There's also a companion clip that looks at the flip side of the coin. How do you know when you are ready for a marketing automation platform? Both of these clips and my recorded webinar is available in the resources section of besondyllc.com. So let's look at how to know when you're not ready for a marketing automation platform. So we have a tendency to think that just by writing a check for a particular product or a particular technology, or in some cases for a person, that all our problems will go away. And that's certainly not the case. There's a lot of factors, particularly when we're looking at the adoption of a marketing automation platform. Because the question is, yes, we're going to be making a big investment here. It is going to take some time for us to get a return on investment, but can we achieve a fast time to value? And if we look in the mirror, can we handle the truth? Because you know what, it may be that you're not quite there yet. You may be a year away before you should pull the trigger on a marketing automation platform, and maybe you're ready right now. So for the next couple of moments, we're going to explore that topic and help you decide for yourself. So how do you know you're not ready for a marketing automation platform? Well, here's 10 points, and we'll go through them pretty quickly. First of all, if sales and marketing are in the same room together, or crossing in the hallway or something, and if the term buyer's journey is not part of the common terminology, the common lexicon in the company, or if there is no agreement about what the buyer's journey is, then you're going to have some difficulty with implementing a marketing automation platform. Also, if there is disagreement or uncertainty about who the target is for your product or service. And if you're the type of company that's sort of a shoot from the hip sort of firm, and processes don't carry much weight in the organization, you know what, you're going to struggle a little bit to make marketing automation really hum for you. Also, if you're honest, and if you look at your contact list, if you look at your mailing list, your database, and if that hasn't been consistently updated and appended, if it hasn't been updated certainly in over a year, then it is not very accurate, and you're going to have a hard time basing effective email programs and outbound marketing programs that are effective, because your list is incorrect. It's out of date. If you are what I say, loving the spray and pray email strategy, where you'll come up with an idea for an email, a campaign, and then you just throw it out there to your entire list, and maybe you buy some lists and throw it out there, and that's just what you love to do, and all you want to do, then you are absolutely not ready for marketing automation, because it is the opposite of that. Marketing automation is about identifying segments, customizing and personalizing messages, and nurturing groups within your database. So spray and pray has no place within the organization. You know, you could be the type of company that only needs a few big deals a year. Uh, and in that case, marketing automation just may not be the sort of gun that you need to have. And so look at that. If there's only a few deals that you need to have, um, think twice about investing in a marketing automation system. If you're in an organization where your IT department absolutely, totally controls the website and everything that goes on that website uh, and whatnot, you're going to have some difficulty there because when you embark on a marketing automation system and use marketing programs that are run through a marketing automation program, you'll have a need for many landing pages, quick and fast adjustments to the website, and if you're dependent upon IT to do those changes for you, you're just going to get bogged down. Marketing has to be able to control the levers and the content and be able to put things on the web, create pages, etc. If you don't have any content, any marketing content, and I'm not talking about a sales brochure, I'm talking about content that is of value to the buyers of your product and your service, no matter what stage they're in, uh, then it may be premature for a marketing automation program. You'll need to have a library. It doesn't have to be a large library, but you will need to have some content to start with. And we'll get into this in a little more detail. Who's going to drive this thing? Understand that a marketing automation program is relatively complex. It is software, and there's a lot of moving parts to it. Uh, uh, do you have someone within your organization who has the time and some of the skills to, load campaigns, run the campaigns, and analyze the data that comes back? If you don't have the people in the organization, then you will need to look for them outside the organization or hire. And does the boss know what you're up to? The marketing automation system is it's not cheap. It's not the most expensive thing that the company is going to be spending on either, but it does impact both sales and marketing. And as I said, it involves the alignment of many processes and everything. So the boss has to be on board, or else you're going to have a difficult time in making the changes necessary for a successful implementation. So I think, if you're really honest with yourself and kind of look at these 10 items, any one of them, if they're severe enough, could be reason for delaying a marketing automation acquisition. If you have several in place, then just realize they need to be addressed, and it doesn't mean that it's going to take a long time to fix these things, but they are going to need to be addressed, or else you're going to run into some speed bumps and obstacles down the line when you try to implement the system fully and get a good return on investment. Here's a graph that Marketo provided. They surveyed their customer base to try and find out kind of where in a maturity cycle or maturity curve their customers were. And you can see here there are four camps: traditional marketing, demand generation, integrated pipeline, and revenue performance management. Now, take a look in the first two, which are pretty common, but is not very sophisticated. That there are over 50% of the customers are in that camp. So they're just at the point of being able to realize the robustness and the richness of features and capabilities that a marketing automation system can provide to them. So it's going to take them, any company that's in those stages, it's going to take a little longer for them to get to, to find full value out of the system than companies such that are in integrated pipeline category or the revenue performance management area. And I'm not going to go into any more detail on this particular slide. If you want to study the individual bullets and see whether they apply to you, just pause the video and you can look at them. But we're going to move on. Well, now you know if you're not ready for marketing automation. If you're interested in exploring the flip side of the question to see if you are ready, there's a companion video clip that gives you a checklist of 10 items that will help confirm that you are ready to start a marketing automation initiative at your company. That video clip, as well as the full recorded webinar, is available on my website in the resources section. And the web address is shown at the bottom of the screen. Thank you.